Well, welcome back. If you are looking to join the medical field locally, we have the event for you. The Healthcare Career Expo is coming up, and it will be able to help you explore opportunities in the region's growing healthcare industry. So joining me now to talk about this expo is Ms. Christina Brooks with Opportunity Inc. and Michael Pearce with the City of Norfolk. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So let's start with you, Christina. Tell us about what this event is.
Yeah, we're really excited to be able to bring the Healthcare Career Expo to Norfolk over at the Scope. We are going to have over 40 different types of careers within the healthcare industry on site at Scope, providing hands-on opportunities to actually try out a day in the life in healthcare careers. At
the actual event, you'll be able to do that.
You will.
Okay, and what is the involvement of the City of Norfolk? Obviously, it's the home of EVMS and the entire careplex there, if you will. But talk about why you guys are involved.
Well, the Department of Economic Development in Norfolk Works is involved because healthcare is a really growing field. Department of Labor is projecting it's going to produce a large share of the new jobs through the next decade. And not only is it big nationally, it's also big here locally. Centerra is one of the largest employers in the region. They employ about 28,000 people. So the event on the 17th is really about finding out what do those 28,000 people do. It's a lot more than just doctors and nurses, and these are careers that provide economic mobility, living wages, and we think that's excellent for our residents, and we are encouraging everybody to come out and check it out.
Okay, tell us a little bit about what stage in your life do you have to be in for this event to be able to be helpful to you?
It's never too early and it's never too late. So this event is really geared towards exposing what those opportunities are at every single level within the career. Middle school students, high school students to come out and see, maybe is this something I'm interested in, and figure out how to start that process from the beginning. Adults who may be interested in a career change, or maybe they've even already started working in the medical field, but they're not quite sure how to grow their career. This event is for anyone who is interested in having a career in healthcare right here in Hampton Roads.
Is it something that you would bring your resume to? What are we talking about here?
You can bring your resume to the event. The event is really geared more towards exploring the careers and having the opportunity to actually see some of the medical equipment that you'll use when you're actually in the career field, to be able to touch it and be able to practice using, such as an assisted mobility device that St. Mary's Home for Children will be bringing to show how they work with children who have mobility issues.
Got it.
Centerra Healthcare is our sponsor for the event, so they're bringing over 15 different departments from their entire healthcare business to the Scope in order to give previews for what they offer individuals who want to work with them.
Incredible. And real quick, Michael, if you can say how people transition from other careers and become a part of the healthcare, it's almost like its own ecosystem in the city of Norfolk. It's huge. Talk about what that transition usually looks like from another military career per se, things like that.
Absolutely. Well, with regard to the military, a lot of credentials can be transferred over, and there's new programs in that area. But for your average resident who's not in the healthcare field, the great thing about healthcare is that with a little bit of training, often less than 2 years, you can make more than $20 an hour, more than $30 per hour. And there's very few fields where you can train for that small amount of time and lead to that great of advancement.
Absolutely. That's a big percentage for sure. All right, guys, Tuesday, April 17th, 9 to 3, myouthcareercenter.org. The link's going to be on 13newsnow.com.